Hi there, band students. I'm going to show you how to create an EduBlogs account. So the first thing you do is open up your App Store, do a search up here for EduBlogs. You can see I typed that in, and then you click right here to download it, and you should be good to go after a few seconds. Then you'll open it up and create your account. The first thing that you'll need to know when you create your account is that I want you to use, you can click open right here, I want you to use your name and use some school information as much as possible. So first, I'd like you to choose OK for push notifications, and you can turn those off later if they get too annoying. The first thing I want you to do is at the bottom here, don't have an account, you can create one. So you click there. It should show up which best describes you. Well, you're a student, so you click on that. I'm a student. And then you create your account. So your username needs to be lowercase. See, if I try capital letters, it tells me to do lowercase. So I'm going to do lowercase. I'm going to do my complete name. And then I'm going to include some numbers because it says, sorry, that username already exists. So I'm going to try, I'll try the year I graduated from college. How about that? And then for my email, I'm going to use my school email address. So for you, that might be your number at ep-student.org. Okay, so that would be your student number. And then your password should be your lunch code. So you could use the lunch code and the word learn, or you can just use the lunch code. I don't care. Okay, and then I have to type in this human verification. Make sure we do this right. And autocorrect doesn't mess it up. I agree to the terms of service, so I click in that box right there, and then I choose continue to create a blog. Now, my blog title is whatever I choose, but it should have my name in it because kids and me and parents and whoever wants to will be clicking around, searching our site and using navigation tools to click on your site's title. So if it's like, blog or my band blog or something generic like that, nobody will know what to click, or nobody will know whose it is. So I'm going to give something something cool with my name in it. Okay, Ben Anderson's band blog of awesomeness. So now I register and create that blog. Now you'll notice right there it says blog domain benanderson1998.edublogs.org. That's always going to be something I need to remember, and it tells me that right here. Make sure to write them down. You could probably just do a screenshot of this so that you know how to log in later. Now I can click go to dashboard, and I'm off. When I get into the dashboard, it might ask me to log in again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That was Ben Anderson 1998. My password. You can choose remember me. Oh yeah, sorry, I used my lunch code. See, it's good to remember. Now I can log in, hopefully. There we go. It asks you if you want to upgrade. You do not need to upgrade. You can. It gives you more theme options and some cool stuff, but it's totally unnecessary. All right, so the first step then, I've given it a title. I need to choose a theme. So right here, I click on choose your theme. And then it says loading at the bottom. It may appear that nothing happens here. I got fooled by that a couple times, but it's actually loading themes down at the bottom. So if I start to page down here, I'll see some different pages, okay? So it looks like all of these are available for purchase if you upgrade. But this first one is the one you can just choose, okay? And when you get there, you can customize it a little bit. You can click on themes and theme options. I'm going to try theme options and see what happens here. It looks like I can choose colors. So I'm going to try select a color. And I'm going to just scoot over here and choose red for Eden Prairie. See if I can get a more Eden Prairie type red. Okay. And a default layout. I like this 3-column layout that they have right here. That's pretty much standard, so I think that's a good one. You can just have a single bar on the left. You could have a single bar on the right with your content on the left. Your choice. But that's how you choose that. And I'm going to hit Save Changes. So now I've chosen a theme. I've kind of managed it a little bit. I could certainly go back and I can add a photo. I can change some things about it. But that's all you need to do is just make it customized a little bit. The next thing that I want you to do is go to this button right here, and I want you to go to try to join. Let's see if I can do this right. I need you to try to join our class blog. Okay. So what we need to do is, oh, there it was. Oh. Close that. Get up here into this menu and click on My Class. It's right there. And you'll click on Join a Class. So what you need to do is connect your blog to the rest of the class. And the way you do that is down here, you do Join a Class and search for a site. The class blog is called Banderson 608. That's the room we're in. So that's my teacher site. And you click on Search. And it should show up here at the bottom. Banderson's blog. Send a request to join. So that's what I would click. And now I've joined the class blog. Next step is to add a widget. So I click on here again, this button in the top left corner. I can page down to Appearance. And I click on Appearance, and you'll see here's Widgets. So the first thing I want you to do is just add a widget. There's a bunch of different ones here. You can see on the left-hand side, they go all the way down. There's lots of stuff you can add from internet sites, and you can have feeds, you can have a Flickr photo album, you can have a Google search, categories, all sorts of things. I just want you to add, just for trying it, let's just try adding a calendar. And I'm going to put that on the right side because I have 3 columns. And then I'm going to click Add Widget, and there you see it shows up. I'm just going to call it My Cal or something like that. You can give it whatever title you want. So that's all you have to do to add a widget. Then what I want you to do today is, if you click up here, if you could just add a post. So posts right there, I can add a post. I want you to write about what things you do in band to get help. So that means one of the following: smart music, which you can write a little article about that. You can write a little article about taking private lessons. You could write a little article about getting help from Mr. Anderson, joining an ensemble, taking online lessons, maybe even working with a mentor that I can hook you up with at the high school. But basically, you're going to write a paragraph, maybe throw in a picture, and create your post right down here. You can put links in there and make it colorful and do whatever you want. But you're creating your first post, okay? And as soon as you're done there, you hit this Publish button, and it should be live. So type in some things about what you do to get help. Again, that could be smart music, private lessons, getting help from me, joining an ensemble, taking online lessons, or working with a mentor, anything like that, going to concerts, playing in other groups, getting help from other friends, working with a parent on getting better. But obviously that's a place where we want you to be writing stuff about taking private lessons and working with smart music, some of those main things. Now I can, anytime I want, I can click on that key or this home button and click on Visit Site. All right, and then I can view the whole site there. Okay, so here's some of the stuff that I put in there. There's my calendar, and when you go full screen, it changes the look of it quite a bit. So there you go. Hope that helped. Hopefully that helped you get started.